Y'all, after the big debate debacle, I said there was no way Joe Biden would step down, and that still may be proven correct, but here's the deal. At this point, he should, okay? There's no denying it anymore. Like, look, I like Joe Biden. I think he's a decent guy who's gotten more done than he gets credit for. Plus, he can make a moron vein pop like no other, all right? I don't have a vendetta. I don't have a problem with Joe Biden. What I have are eyeballs and a problem with losing. Okay, like this debate thing is not going to go away. No amount of gaslighting from the Biden campaign is going to convince us that we didn't see what we saw that night. They're trying everything to reassure us. They're like, no, guys, he takes naps now. Guys, it's fine. We moved his bedtime up. He goes to bed at 8. Nothing important happens after 8, especially in China where it's 8 in the morning. Look, how can he be dumb if he's asleep? Okay, plus we're making the cabinet meetings more like bingo games. He's into it now. And we spray tanned him. You idiots like orange, don't you? Well, he's orange now. Like they're clearly flailing. And none of it's going to work because we all have an inherent understanding of the reality of this situation, which is there ain't no such thing as a cure for papaw-itis. Never in the history of papaws has a family member said, yeah, he had been drooling and calling me the dog's name for the past few months, but I got him going to bed earlier and now it's right back to TED Talks. Like, that just ain't how any of this works, okay? And it's sad, but it's natural. It happens to all of us. It doesn't have to be shameful, but Biden clearly has the wrong attitude about this whole deal. He's out here giving interviews like, even if I lose, I know as long as I tried my best and I did what I could, at the end of the day, that's what matters. And you're like, no, the fuck it ain't. What are you talking? This ain't a pee-wee football game. In November, no one's going to be standing there like, sure, this is democracy's death knell, but hey, at least they all had fun out there, right? What do you hide? No, freedoms matter. The future matters. Get your head out of your ass. And I want to make something very clear. Earlier this week, Whoopi Goldberg called a lot of hell because she said she would vote for Joe Biden even if he was pooping in his pants. People got all over her for that. Yeah, well, you can look me in the eyes. I'll tell you straight to your face right now. I don't give a damn. Not only would I vote for Joe Biden if he was pooping in his pants, I vote for the poop. I vote for President Poop over Donald J. Trump all day, every day. I don't know what else to say. As long as President Poop had a Democratic administration and no Project 2025, you damn right I would. I'm going to be there, but there's plenty of people who may not, and that's what scares me. All right, like because of the succession plan, the administration, the cabinet, I'm not worried about Biden being the president. Even with his mush brain, I'm worried about him winning the presidency. Okay, and somebody needs to get through to this guy. Like, he could be a hero. He could. Could you imagine if he draped himself in the flag, walked out there with eagles on his shoulders, gave a heartfelt speech about how sacrifices have to be made for the good of the people, the good of the country, and then he shuffled off into the sunset with an ice cream cone in his hand? He would go down in American political history. Isn't that why these guys play the game to begin with? Right? Plus, he wouldn't have to do the job anymore. It's like a college football coach getting paid millions to sit on his ass. It's a sweet deal, Joe. You should take it. But no, Joe just has to be the papaw that refuses to give up the car keys. And if we can't convince him otherwise, he is instead going to go down in history as the guy who steered this country straight into a raging fascism fire. It's going to be one or the other at this point, and the choice is his to make. Existence is a nightmare. I'll see you in a second, YouTube. All right, YouTube, more in a second, but I want to let you know that these musings of mine are once again brought to you by the good folks at Private Internet Access, the world's most trusted VPN provider with over 30 million downloads. Listen, y'all, nowadays getting on the internet without a VPN is like going to a buffet without a sneeze guard. You don't know these other people out here? No, but PIA's VPNs, they hide your IP address and encrypt your internet connection, thus shielding you and your digital privacy from the prying eyes of the shadier types of the online world. But that's not all their VPNs can do, though. They also can make it appear as though you're logging on from any country on earth. That way you can check out that country's version of Netflix. You know Netflix was different in Australia? Crikey! That's right. Listen, their VPNs are available across all platforms, and now you can use one PIA account to safeguard unlimited devices. That's right. I got every device in my household on my PIA account, and it works like a charm. So if that sounds good to you, here's what you do. Click the link in the description below to try Private Internet Access today for 83% off with 4 months free. That's right. Signing up always includes 24/7 customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what more do you need to hear? If you think any of that sounds overly technical or anything, it's not. Look, here's the app. There's the button. You just push the button, and just like that, it's on. That's it. Couldn't be simpler. So try Private Internet Access today. Alright, YouTube, and we're back. And it's not just Biden. The Democrats, like all the big name Democrats, they're clearly disorganized as hell. They're not on the same page. It's not even close. Like, you got Adam Schiff out here in California, who's normally the most white bread, milk toast, neo-lib some bitch amongst them, who you'd think would be riding for Biden until the wheels fall off. Instead, he's out here, you know, spitting the truth. He's like, yeah, this shit ain't it. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe I'll die. And if he didn't say that part, but he's worried about what's going to happen. But then you have Gretchen Whitmer, who's a new Democratic darling, saying like, no, he's up to the task. He's fine. You guys see him. He's been taking naps. You usually hear about the naps. It's going to be fine. We're good. We're good. Right. And then, like, clearly Pelosi and Biden are not even remotely on the same page. It's comical how little they are, because like Joe Biden is saying like, no, I'm gonna be the nominee for sure. And Nancy Pelosi today is like, I just want him to decide if he's going to be the nominee. Joe Biden's like, not only am I going to be the nominee, God himself couldn't stop me from being the nominee. That is my decision. Nancy Pelosi's like, it's just important that he makes a decision. Either way, that's what needs to happen. It's like, y'all ain't even talking to each other. I mean, Hakeem Jeffries is like quoting scary parts of the Bible, like that's going to put the left at ease. Like, what are they doing? It just doesn't inspire confidence that they have any kind of real plan. You know what I mean? Not that I ever believed they did in the first place, but now it starts to seem like it's like Disney executives when they bought Star Wars, going into the Star Wars sequels. You know, they just for some reason don't have a plan. Someone's like, hey, should we have a plan for this hugely important, massively scrutinized undertaking of ours? Nah, these fucking idiots will show up either way. Why waste our time with that? Right, but if we don't have a plan, won't we ruin everything and then they'll all hate us? Maybe, but I mean, well, we're still going to be rich, right? I guess so. Well, who gives a fuck? Right, like that's how it seems to me. So, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I guess we'll all find out soon enough. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Put these little thingamajigs up here. This is my special damn boy. I think I'm going to be taping my new one in the very near future. I hope that comes through. Also, some circles down here. Subscribe to the channel. You see all these videos and my podcast and stuff like that. The most important one to me, TreyCrowder.com. The other circle, look at my tour dates. Come see me live. I'm a stand-up comedian. It's a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy it. The important thing is you keep watching these silly little things, and I'll keep making them. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I love you like chicken. I'll see you next time. Bye.